Hello everyone, this is Nazneen. Welcome to my channel. Please do subscribe and like. And today I'm just beginning the C programming basic learning tutorial, which was very helpful for you to understanding the programming language C, and practice it with me. If you practice and following my instruction, I hope you will get the best idea about. It's basically very easy programming language, so it's gonna be so easy for understanding. And the software we're using is called Codeblocks. Is basically deal with C or C++. So C++ is for object-oriented programming, which I'm not talking about this tutorial. We're just focusing on. Let's start with the installing of the code block. First need to go to your Chrome browser or any browser you're using. Latest version of code block. I'm using Windows 10, that's why I'm downloading the Windows 10 version. Okay, latest version of Codeblocks for Windows 10, because I'm using Windows 10 64 bits. So let's check out the organization website, which is the original website of Codeblocks. Go to the downloads and then binary release. Then because I am using Windows and not Linux, not Mac, so if you're using any of these, you can download from here. I'm just going. Please make sure you will click the first link. Here is the first exe file, and first exe file is this, and its link is here. Click that. Wait for a bit, and your download will automatically start. See, it's starting bit shortly. It's starting. It will take some time to download. Okay, my downloading is finished. This is the code block setup file. Open it, click yes, then it will show this. Go to the next. It is the license. If you wish, you can read it. I'm just clicking I agree. Then these are the debugging tools, the softwares they're using to debug your code and get the outputs. So next, and this is the location of your folder or files, where they will show you the file that you're saved for the code block, your working file. Basically it is the working place. So it I will just keep it as it is, like C drive. Install. If I click on the install, it gonna run the installation, but I have already installed it on, so it will take like 3 to 4 minutes. So I have already downloaded it, so I'm not clicking the installation button. If you are first time or you don't have your code block in your PC, you should click the download button. I'm just canceling it because I already have this in my PC, so cancel it. Now this is the code block. Click it and open it in the file, new, then empty file. Okay, this is a header folder. And we are including it by saying include f0.8, but it's not like user one. So we just need to save it. Go to the file, save file as, and choose the location. I'm choosing the desktop, and name it as you wish to name it. I am naming as new one, which is the first one. Then we need to define the main function. In we're here declaring it as int or the integer. Main is the void function, so we can declare void or just keep this bracket empty. This will make the same thing. And the curly bracket start question mark will be displayed in the console area. And because of the C programming, there is some syntax. This is the syntax that you have to add a semicolon after every line finish. We will talk about this more as we will continue our journey to the C programming. So my name is Nazmi. This is our program. Make sure to save it. I'm saving it. Now run it. We can run it by doing this, but I will say you or suggest you that you should build and run using this button to learn to build and run at the same time. This will debug your code and run it at the same time. If you have any error, it will show in the console that you have error at that line, and it will specify. So if it doesn't have any error, then when you click this button, it will appear something like this. Yes, it will appear a console dialog which is displaying whatever you want to display. And this is the console dialog which is saying my name is Nazmin, what the thing we want to print in our program. Now if we done anything wrong, like if we don't put this semicolon, then it will show the error. See, it is showing the error. And where it is, it says line number 5 expecting error, that expecting a semicolon before the return function, before the return. So we need to put the semicolon in here, but why say at the line number 5? Because when you write return, it expects that your previous line should be end, and your previous line will be end by giving a semicolon, which is not found in here. That's why it says you should have a semicolon before the return. So if you have any kind of error or something wrong in your code which is found in a debugging section, it will appear in this section, and it will show the line number and the problem. It says the problem. Okay, and if it doesn't have any problem or warning, it just build and run and show your output like this. Easy, right? And if you want, this is like, you can say that it is just a one line or one sentence printing, it prints. But when I am doing for multiple line, multiple section, multiple, like a paragraph, what will I do? You can do it like this. I am very sorry This is the second line of our coding. So are you ready? There is something here. Can you get it? Don't worry, we just build and run and it will show the error. Where is the error? It says you have to put a semicolon before the return, and which I didn't. So this is the error. When I give the semicolon, then build and run, yeah, it's okay. But let's see something like this. We will get something like this and see that we printed like my name is Nazmin, and the second line was I am very excited to know more about the programming language, about the C programming. But it comes in a same line when the output dialog shows. Why? Because it doesn't understand that we are wanted a different way. If you write bunch of things, like I'm gonna copy it and paste it multiple times, which I really want to make that it's like a paragraph. So when I write it, like when I write a long paragraph in a one line, it is just like my line goes so big. So if I write a paragraph in a one line, it will also print it. Nothing to worry about. See, it printed in a one paragraph. But to make sure that is not like these long line and not trouble with my other codes, I will just prefer to go in the second line like this, which is also come in the same paragraph. Like if I delete it like before, then run it, then I'll get two lines in the same paragraph. But what if I don't want these two lines in the same paragraph? I want this line to the next line, not in the same paragraph. I want this sentence to the next line, not this first paragraph. What will I do? To that, we need to do something else. For that, I will share that information in the next tutorial. For that, you need to subscribe my channel to stay with me and get the notification when I update the next video tutorial for you guys and understand more about this programming language. Okay, thank you and stay with me. Please subscribe.